Hello. Time for another voice meme. Uh, I said I was gonna wait a year before I did a new one, but whatever. I decided not to care about that at all. So I think last week I asked people to send me questions and stuff, and this time it's not as many as the ones before because I think people are getting tired of me. So that's good. So I won't be talking as much this time as I did previous times. Um, and now I don't have the people, their names, who sent which question. So I might have to look up some of them. I think two of them I don't have written down, so I have to look up two. But let's start with the easiest question, which is how do you pronounce your name? And I can understand why some people are confused there because I don't know, it's a common name, but I don't say it the English way, which is the conventional way, so I don't say Olivia, I say Olivia. There's a difference there. Olivia. So it's not Olivia, it's not a L. The really weird soft L that's typical for English. And a longer I and stuff like that, you know. You heard the difference. Olivia, Olivia. Olivia, Olivia. So that's that. Second question is how did you start drawing and at what age? And how, I don't know, someone gave me a crayon and said, "Here, look, a crayon, look." I was like, what, 3? So then I sat and drew all over the place and people were proud of me. And I was like, hey, I like this stuff, I can do this. So then I just kept going and then my dad and my grandfather really good painters, both of them are really good painters, I should say. So their talents encouraged me when I got older. So then I kept on trying to get better, and now the past 2-3 years I've just kind of given up on getting better. I'm just like art, but I'm drawing anyway. It's fun. I had some illusion back there that I was gonna be a comic artist and you know that crap, and then I realized no, I don't want that at all. It's my hobby. I don't want it to be anything more because if it becomes a job, it becomes a chore, and then I don't want to do it. So I don't want to ruin that. Um, I drew on my arm with a permanent marker because I'm an idiot. Um, but yeah. So how did I draw? Someone gave me a pen and said draw, and I did, and I liked it. And at what age? I was still in kindergarten, so I was like, I was this big. Okay, maybe not that, or maybe not quite that big, a little bigger. Let's see. Okay, some original character-based questions. How many corsets does Adrian own? And I don't know. I haven't thought about that. I think he owns, well, at least 5 because he loves corsets. He can't help it. He just loves them. So whenever he has enough money, when he can afford it, he goes and sneaks out and goes get a new one. And yeah, so he has quite a collection actually, or he has started one that's probably gonna be huge. But he has a lot of them. He will get more definitely, but at some point he will probably stop wearing them, like when he turns 40, so at 35, 40, then he's gonna feel like maybe this is not my thing anymore. So it's a phase, it's a long phase, but he will grow out of it eventually. Um, Now more about Adrian. How much does his father know uh, of this? How much does his father know this? And how awkward was the conversation about it, if they had one? Um, well, Adrian's father, Shogo, he knows that his son. He knows that his son is gay. He knows that his son sometimes likes to sort of cross-dress. Because he walked in on him once, and Adrian's like, "Oh, what are you doing? No, father, dad, oh my god!" Kind of like, sort of, panic. And Shogo's just like opening the door, closing it again. So it was more like, what the fuck? Kind of first impression. And then he went and had a panic conversation with his wife, Reese, like, did you know our son did this? And she was like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. He's like that. It's fine. I don't care. It's close. I don't give a crap. And she was like, I see. Okay, okay. And then he just went with it like that because um, Sugar is sorta an opinionated guy, but not really. So, and he respects his wife a lot. And he loves his son a lot. So, if his wife, who he deems to be a very intelligent and more intelligent than he is, uh, intelligent person, if she says this is fine, it's completely normal, I don't care, let's not make a deal out of it. If she says that, and yeah, he has no reason to not think that it's fine. So after that, he kind of dropped um, the. He was still a bit weirded out at first, but he got to terms with it. And when he later talked to Adrian about it, Adrian's really worried. He was like, "Oh my god, my dad is gonna hate me forever." And then Shogo, it was quite awkward, as I imagine it. Anyway, because well, that kind of cliche thing when they start talking at the same time and then they stop at the same time and then both stand there and just like, what am I supposed to say? Kind of like that. So and I don't know, they didn't. It wasn't a long conversation at all. It was like Sugar did that thing, it's fine, it's fine. I still love you, kind of crap. Pat on the shoulder. It's fine, it's fine. I'll just get used to it. It's fine. Please don't run around in a dress while we have people here because they might be weirded out. But whenever else, fine. Okay. Don't run around in a corset when my boss is here, thank you, because he is really weird with that kind of stuff. You know? Kinda. It's so weird to imagine Sugar with that kind of face, but he does that. He does that a lot around his family. He's like, with his family. He's the dork he was never allowed to be when he is around people he loves. But, I think that was that question. And then we have Salmon's preferences in clothing. And her preferences in clothing, I don't. No, like. She doesn't really prefer anything specific. I think she has her normal crap thing. She likes spandex, cat suits, all that kind of crap because, I don't know, it doesn't get stuck in things. It's a little bit she doesn't like the tight feeling of it very much, but she is more practical than she is comfortable. um, and a big part of her preference has kind of been influenced by the Hatter. So if the Hatter said wear this, she wore it without question. So her style kind of came from that too. She likes big coats though, big flowy things. So she likes long coats and those traditional kind of Victorian-ish inspired dresses. Ish. She's a big fan of hats, but she never wears them because she doesn't think she's worthy. To her, a hat is kind of like a crown, so she's like, nope, ain't happening until I'm my own hatter, kinda. But that would probably never happen, so she will probably never ever wear a hat. I wonder, was there anything else? Someone's preferences in clothing? No, just tight things, flowy fabric whenever she feels less required to run through bushes and stuff and climb trees. I think that was that, and then we have one more question, I think. Let's see. Why don't you draw other body types? I love your character designs, but you tend to stick to just 2 body types, lanky males and hourglass girls. It can't hurt to expand the other figures, can it? Well, I kinda don't agree, but let's put it like this. I love drawing lanky males. Tall, skinny, beautiful. I love doing that, and I love drawing hourglass girls, but that's not all I do. I think the main reason why you think I only draw lanky males is because I have a tendency to draw characters, a certain few characters that I like a lot at a certain point of time, over and over again. And right now, the ones I really enjoy drawing is Shogo and Adrian, and they are basically the same body type because they're father and son, they're related, the genetics and all that crap. Now something was sent to me on Skype, whatever. It's my wife, I will talk to her soon enough. Where was I? Lanky males, yes. But they are the same body type, and I draw them over and over again, so it's easy to see why you think that I only draw lanky males. The thing is, I have quite a lot of... okay, almost all my male characters are tall, because I have a height complex. But not all of them are skinny. I have at least 2, 3, maybe 4 that are really big and muscular, like beef. They're a fucking ox. I don't know, they're really huge down there. Okay, sorry. Oh, I'm too innocent for that kind of jokes. Okay, no. But in all seriousness, no. I draw lanky males more often. I don't draw my muscular characters a lot because I'm not as fond of them as I am the lanky ones, and that's a mere coincidence. That has nothing to do with what I prefer to draw per se. Then I can still kind of agree with you. Yes, I draw lanky males, and I draw lanky males a lot. I might have to switch it up a bit on the male department. On the female department, I really don't agree though, because I have several different body types. in my female characters, we have Salmon, who is the perfect hourglass shape. She has really this thing going on. And then we have Wreath, who has like no boobs at all. She's pretty much flat. And for you who don't remember, Wreath was Sugar's wife, and Sugar's wife. Yes. Wreath was Sugar's wife, and Sugar was Adrian's father, and Adrian, pretty much everyone knows who he is because I made him into a fan character. Anyway, ow, not important. But she has like no chest, no bosom, and really huge hips. I kind of feel it drawing it, but I'm trying. I swear to God, I'm trying. So she is like really this thing going on. So she's more like a pear shape. And then we have, let's see, what's her name? Helga. Yes. She is like square. She has boobs, she has butt, but she's zero waist. It's just flat. So she is very muscular too. And I don't, again, so there are definitely different body types. And then I have characters who are really androgynous and look more like my male characters, but they are in fact female. So they are really skinny and flat. They have like no boobs, no breasts, nothing. And then I think I have O, who is not. She is not hourglass shaped either. She's pretty flat too, but she has a little bit more bosom and a little bit more butt than maybe Fawn. I think. Yeah, she is really flat. So in the female department, I completely disagree. I'm sorry, but I do. I think actually your main concern, whether you're aware of it or not, is probably that I don't draw chubby or fat characters. And the reason for that is simply because I don't feel comfortable drawing them because I don't know how. I have no experience. I do have some experience, but I don't think that I can portray a chubby or fat body right. I think it would look weird if I tried. So I do doodle. I sketch and doodle fuller characters and different body types, but I rarely share those doodles because I think they look weird. I mean, they're insanely fun to draw, and I'm sure I could probably draw something that didn't look like shit, but I prefer to learn a little bit more first before I start making characters that have that body type. I have original characters that are supposed to be more chubby or even fat, but I haven't dared to draw them yet. Some of them are like more than a few years old, and I still haven't drawn them once. But yeah, I can see why you're why you're asking, but I typically draw mostly lanky males, yes. Hourglass girls, no. Not really. I kind of disagree there, but I think that was all the questions. I'm not sure now. Yeah, that was it. See, it was kind of short this time. It's not really short, but kind of short. I hope you're happy with the answers. If not, then you're free to comment on it and say, let me know if I missed something, or if you want to argue with me about be nice. Argue with me about maybe the body types, or I don't know, maybe I pronounced my own name wrong, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I think that is about it, actually. So yeah, we've been going for about 20 minutes, so it's time to go. Anyway, thank you for the questions. Thanks for stopping by, and see you next time.